beautiful friends, thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. A big warm welcome to you if you are new here. My name is Claire Summer. I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading for you today, and today is what is in their heart. So what is your person feeling at this time? So we're going to be taking a look at that. Please bear in mind these are just general readings for the collective, so just take what resonates with you today and leave the rest. You are always welcome to pick another group if you find that you're not resonating with the group that you have chosen. All right, I just want to shout out to my Lumies, my amazing subscribers. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I really appreciate you all so very much. All right, I'm going to insert a picture of the cards so that you can make your selection in the way that suits you best. Well, I'll show it with crystals and without crystals. We've got 3 groups for you today. Group 1 is the amethyst cluster, group 2 is the quartz cluster, and group 3 is the pyrite cluster. Take a few moments to tune in to your intuition, that quiet inner voice that we all have to guide us through life. While you make your selection, I will just let you know that we are also over on Instagram, Lumiere_Mystic. You can get loads more free tarot over there, insights into my life, pictures of my bunnies. If you like rabbits, I've got a couple of pet rabbits, you can see them. And I also do all the special offers for my website over on Instagram as well. So to keep you posted of everything new at Lumiere HQ. Check that out if it resonates, but make your selection. Timestamps are in the description box, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful amethyst cluster crystal. I'll begin with your tarot. I will clarify with your oracle cards later in the reading. 4 of Cups to open your reading. Beautiful 10 of Cups here. 4 of Swords, King of Swords, the 8 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and then you get 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and the beautiful 9 of Cups to close your reading. So we will talk about that. I see Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy represented in this reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That may resonate with you. This is so interesting. I feel like your person isn't giving you a lot to go on in terms of like letting you in on how they're feeling or what they think about this connection or what it is that they want. It may even be the case that you have asked them, right? What's going on with you? How do you feel? What it is that you want? You know, what do you want in this connection? And maybe they're stonewalling you, maybe they're ignoring you, maybe they're trying to change the subject, or you just kind of can't get close to them in that way. So I feel like this beautiful 10 of Cups, there is love here. Like when you're together, it feels really good. It's just like I'm getting an image of kind of honey. It's just like, it's nourishing, it's sweet, it's delicious. There's a lot here, and your person has a lot of deep feelings for you and emotion for you. But look at all this around this 4 of Swords. I feel like maybe they've gone quiet on you, you know, maybe they've pulled back a little bit. There's not a lot of talking, not a lot of communication going on between you both. And it's like, look, I'm here shining my beautiful heart light. This is what I'm seeing with this 10 of Cups. This represents the connection, the relationship, which is why maybe it's kind of quite confusing. You know, why isn't this moving forward? What's going on with them, right? So we'll explore that a bit, but I feel like your person has really gone quiet. You may feel like you're being held at arm's length in some way, or they're not really letting you in on kind of what's going on, because you're just like, well, this feels really good. I know there's an attraction. I know that we care about each other. I know that you have feelings for me. You're not wrong about this, right? If you're confused, 10 of Cups, you bring them a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of emotional satisfaction, a lot of good feelings, right? I can just see you sharing a lot of joy and laughter together, right? But it's just like, you know, sandwiched between these 2 energies of just like, you know, resistance really, or just kind of, you know, your person, they may be experiencing a little bit of depression or like a low mood or feeling a bit meh about life or not knowing what it is that they really want. So if you're getting that energy of like, I don't know if you want this or not, just tell me, and if you don't, I'll go away. But it's because it's like they can't connect to the bigger picture. It may be that they've been feeling a little bit low in themselves. Maybe they've got some issues. Those issues could be around their family, right? I'm definitely picking up on this. Family responsibilities or something like this, which is meaning that they've got a very narrow bandwidth for anything else in their life. They can't kind of fit anything else in emotionally or into their brain at this time, if they've got kind of other issues or responsibilities or problems that they're kind of trying to deal with around their family situation. That's just a message for some of you, but I just feel like maybe they're just feeling like they're in a little bit of a low mood. They don't know where they want to go next in life, and this may be reflected in your connection with them, right? So they are aware that with this King of Swords that they need a plan. They need to be a man with a plan or a woman with a plan, right? In order to kind of make this happen. They realise that by not telling you and not communicating with you, that it's making you unhappy, right? And that it isn't the best way forward. I feel like they need to make it... They understand that they need a strategy, that they need a plan in order to kind of get out of this kind of headspace, this energy that they're in right now with this Eight of Swords, of just kind of feeling low, of not knowing what it is that they want, of not knowing what steps to take next. You see this girl, she has a blindfold on and she doesn't know kind of where to step next. So I just sense that your person is really going through a phase in their life where they don't know what the next step is, right, for them to take in life. And this includes in your connection right now. And what it is, this could be around their work, to be honest, with this Three of Pentacles energy, that they don't know what to do for work, and that this is infecting their self-esteem. And so maybe they've kind of withdrawn, maybe they've shut down a little bit to their friends, to you, to their family, to the people who love them, right? To the people around them. This is quite a specific message, but it's what I'm picking up on today. I am getting another message here as well for some of you, that they may have been an issue with a third party. If this is the case, this is something you already know about, and they're trying to work out how they can kind of get you back when perhaps they have stepped outside their integrity or made a wrong decision or chose somebody else above you, right? So I'm seeing that here as well. That could be, they may feel like you won't accept them or you will reject them if they make this offer, and they're trying to figure out whether or not you will kind of take them back. So that's just a message for some of you. But also this kind of energy on like trying to figure out how to get over these problems in order to make this work is what I'm picking up on. You know, what is it that they need to do to make this work? So they're trying to find a way through. They're not following their heart, they're following their head. So they're very much in their head, very much overthinking, very much trying to figure things out from this kind of logical headspace. And I feel like if they connected to their heart, and you probably know this, they find an easier way forward. There may also be outside influences at play in your connection from their friends and family with this Three of Pentacles energy. There's a lot of resistance here that I'm seeing with this Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands around a decision that needs to be made. So it's like there's a crossroads in this connection. I feel like what I'm hearing from Spirit is like, you're not going to wait around for them forever, and they know this. They know that if they don't come up with a plan, they don't make a strategy to approach you or to kind of win you over or to tell you what's going on with them, that you are just going to go off and do your own thing, and they will miss the boat. So there's this kind of window of opportunity here that I am seeing with this Two of Wands, that is really saying, you know, this is your window of opportunity, this is your chance with me, and maybe this is how you're feeling, and that they need to kind of get their shiz together in order to kind of make that happen. But there's a lot of resistance around making this decision, and I feel that the resistance is to do with kind of what's going on with them at the moment, like what's in their energy, these responsibilities, this kind of fear of what to do for the future, fear of taking the next steps in their life and what it is that they want to do, right? Maybe they feel a little bit overwhelmed, maybe they want to change their career, but they've got their own issues and problems, and this is like casting a shadow over your connection with one another. So I'm really picking up on a lot of the energies of your person, which is giving good insight today. But there is this resistance of making this decision. And this is around fear of doing the wrong thing, right? So if they choose to kind of come forward and be with you, they're afraid that they won't be able to give their all to you. They won't be able to make you happy and give you what you need, right? And if they decide not to be with you, then they're afraid of kind of, or that they keep it on the back burner, that they're going to lose you. So they are aware of this. This is at the front of their mind. This is on their mind. But look into the future energies, and I really love this. You've got the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. This is somebody who is gonna kind of get their shiz together, who's gonna sort this mess out, or this kind of situation out, or whatever it is that's going on with them. So there's a lot of potential here. They're gonna come to you and they're gonna wanna work on this in order to meet. Oh, I'm running out of battery. Wait one moment. Hey you guys, sorry I had to take a break to change the battery pack. Always the professional here on Lumiere. So as I was saying, with the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, I see your person, you know, these future energies being able to work towards, you know, to be able to put the work in and meet your needs, to kind of meet you halfway is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And I think that is kind of very, it's going to be very welcome from you to be able to do that, and for them to sort of come towards you, to kind of meet you where you're at, and to start, they've got this beautiful energy where they want to make you happy. And a lot of this, where they've kind of pulled back and you don't know what's going on with them, it's because they're afraid of letting you down. They're afraid of hurting you, and that's because they care about you, right? If they were indifferent and they didn't care, they wouldn't worry about this so much, right? So I see them being able to kind of make this gesture towards you, and it's going to be like with this beautiful 9 of Cups, a wish fulfilled. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. You know, maybe this has been what you've trying to manifest. Maybe it's been what you've been wishing for, you know, that they tell you how they feel, or you know, meet you halfway, whatever it is. But it's going to bring you both a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. It's going to feel really good to you. So I see that in the future energies. Let's clarify it with your oracle cards. All right, this is interesting. This is from the Wild Heart Oracle deck. I won't show you my weakness, which is exactly kind of what we've been seeing here, that they're just like, maybe the reason why they won't open up to you, why they're keeping you at arm's length, is because they don't want to seem vulnerable. They don't want to kind of, you know, end up with egg on their face. You know, they don't want to be opening their heart to you and then feeling like they've made a fool of themselves in some way. So they're trying to protect themselves. They're keeping their heart guarded, okay? And they're not letting you in because they don't want you to see their weakness. This one comes up a lot. You are healing my soul, but it is a work in progress. This is from the White Rose Guidance deck. So definitely a good positive sign that there's just something about your connection where you are kind of sparking this growth within them, this kind of opportunity for them to reflect, this growth within them, this kind of healing process, which is it may be why they've pulled away, because it feels painful to them, but it is a work in progress. So this isn't something that's going to happen overnight, but this is because it's real feelings, you know, it's real stuff going on. We've got the card drifting. So it may be the case that we're picking up on this energy that we were talking about at the beginning of the reading with this 4 of Cups and the 4 of Swords, whereby they've kind of been letting things slide a little bit, you know, not making a decision either way, not telling you either way whether or not this is a thing, whether or not they want to be with you or make a go of this or explore this further, whatever it is, and just kind of letting things go on, maybe hoping that you would make the decision on their behalf. I'm definitely picking up on that, because then all the responsibility is out of their hands and they don't have to worry about it, because it's just like, well, that decision's been made for them. So it doesn't mean that you should do, but there is this hope, because then they can abdicate responsibility to you. So there is this energy of just kind of drifting on with things and not you know, not making any firm decisions, which I think we're really picking up on in this reading. Receive love with, receive with love and appreciation. This is so lovely. This is a card 34, which breaks down to a 7. Those numbers may be significant to you. There is beautiful peacock feather images on here and a snowflake, this uniqueness, right? So those images, those, you know, they may be signs for you. But this really represents like the uniqueness of your connection, that they see you as kind of very unique and special as well with this snowflake image. No snowflake is the same as another snowflake. So I see that as kind of very beautiful, but this is about receiving. So it's just like they're going to come towards you wanting to work on this, and whatever they come towards you with, just kind of receive that with love and appreciation, and just be like, okay, well, this has been quite hard for them because maybe they've been going through some stuff, or you know, having like a bit of an inner turmoil. So I feel like they want to come towards you, but what they have to offer, it may not be enough. This is what they feel like, I am not enough for you. But you know, if you can show them, yeah, this is good, this is, you know, a step in the right direction, this feels good to me, let's just see how it goes, you know, easy going, they'll feel so much more confident. We have this card Shattered. So this is interesting. So it may have been the case that there prior to, you know, or recently, that there's been kind of there was a little bit of some chaos or some drama in your connection. Not for everybody. This may also just represent that your person is feeling, it says damaged. So it could just be representing that they feel a little bit broken within themselves right now. And you know, if that's the case with your person, you know, I'm sorry that that's happening, and that process is affecting you and this connection, right? But yeah, this is just indicating that they're feeling a little bit broken inside, that they that their life isn't really flowing, and maybe they're struggling just to keep on top of things, and that's okay. You know, that's part of the human experience. That may be you, that may be them. We have the card Negative from the Echo Soul deck. So again, this indicates that your person is in a very negative headspace. Maybe they're giving in to those inner voices of kind of negativity. Oh, they won't take me, you know, my person won't take me back, they don't want to know me, I'm not good enough for them, I can't make them happy, all of these things. I think what I'm hearing from Spirit is there needs to be some sort of reassurance of like, you know, this is good, you know, you do make me happy. If you haven't said it to them directly, like maybe you've just assumed that they know that that you're into them, or that you enjoy spending time with them. If you haven't actually said the words, then maybe they don't know, or they're not 100% sure about that. So they are kind of caught up in a loop of their own negativity. We have the card Friction. This is indicating this resistance that we were picking up on earlier in the reading. It's kind of echoing those energies with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands here, of that kind of resistance, that friction, that resistance to make a decision. There may be friction between you both as well, of just kind of, you're just like, well, kind of give me some answers, or just like, let me get on with my life, and your person's just like, no, you know, I need more time, or whatever. And this is causing some friction between you both. Is that going to come into focus for us? There you go, look at that. And then we have from the Romance Angels deck, Flirt. This is really nice. So extend your light-hearted energy to others. So this is just saying, look, this doesn't have to be so serious. This doesn't have to be like such hard work. You can tune into those kind of lighter energies that maybe you experienced at the beginning of this connection. I also sense that maybe, do you know what? I'm getting this message here. For some, not for all of you, but for some of you, I've just had a message come in that they may be afraid that they're going to lose you to somebody else, because there is this third party energy here that we were talking about with this Three of Pentacles. But I just wonder if they fear like that they're going to lose you to someone else because they feel not good enough for you, all right? Or that kind of you get a lot of attention, or some attention from other people. So it may be the case that they get a little bit jealous as well, and this triggers insecurity, and then this triggers them to pull back as well. So there may be this energy of just like, maybe they're worried that you will flirt with somebody else, or that they perceive you flirting with somebody else when it's very innocent. There is that energy. But this is also, I'm also picking up a message that's like, maybe somebody else has caught your eye. Right? So maybe if you're not together, or this isn't a thing, and there has been a lot of distance between you both, right? That somebody else has caught your eye. And Spirit is really saying, look, it doesn't need to be serious. If you want to have a coffee with them, you want to flirt with them because it makes you feel good, not to make anyone jealous or to make it more complicated, but just for the experience of it, then that's a beautiful thing, and it can connect you to light-hearted feelings, okay? So maybe you feel conflicted a little bit. You're just like, well, I feel like moving on, or I feel like exploring this other connection, but I'm still waiting for this person. So if they haven't given you like a really clear solid answer about how they feel and what it is that they want, then you are perfectly within your rights to kind of explore other connections, flirt with people, do whatever it is that you want, right? You know, that makes you feel good. So Spirit is really saying, you know, just do what feels good in this instance. I hope that has given you some clarity, some insight into your situation. It has been my honor to read your cards as always. Thank you so very much for spending your beautiful time and energy with me. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful self-study course, Manifest a Specific Person. It is a very comprehensive course. I've created it all from the heart. It's 8 hours of video training with me. People have been getting really amazing results. I love it when people write to me with their stories. So check that out. If it resonates, it is linked in the description box. But have an amazing week. I am sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 2. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful quartz cluster crystal. I love it so very much. It's such a magical piece. I'm really hoping to get some new crystals to add to my collection here at Lumiere HQ, but I like to buy them from a beautiful town called Avebury, which is in Wiltshire in the UK. It's a very magical sort of place. There's an ancient stone circle, a little bit like a mini Stonehenge at Avebury. So this is where I like to go. They've got lots of really cool crystal shops there. So as soon as lockdown is over, that's where I will be headed. I cannot wait. It's going to be super beautiful and exciting. But yeah, let's take a look at how your person is feeling right now, what is in their heart. Opening your reading with the full energy, you get King of Wands. I'll clarify with your oracle cards later. 10 of Cups, Strength, Knight of Swords, Devil. Lots of major arcana here. 9 of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Cups, and then you get 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. All right, but don't worry, don't click off. We'll talk about it. We will explore all the energies that are represented here because this is a super interesting reading. Virgo's energy is showing up here. Leo's energy very strongly as well in this reading. So, and Capricorn. So that may resonate with you. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If it doesn't, please don't worry about it. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. I see that this is an interesting connection. I feel like maybe you have never felt this way before about somebody, or that they have never felt this way before. Remember, these readings can always resonate vice versa. I feel like that it moved very quickly, right, in this connection. I feel like there was something about this where, or just like it either moved very quickly or that you were instantly drawn to one another. There was like, you know, you just locked eyes and you're just like, oh, here comes trouble. This is what I want. Just like on board with it. Lots and lots of passion, lots of intensity, lots of magnetic attraction between you and this person. A very intense connection, okay? I just feel like maybe it moved in quite quickly, that you really kind of jumped into this. Perhaps without thinking about the consequences. Maybe it moved very quickly as well, like I was saying, but it just felt like, you know, it feels like there's attraction here, you know, that kind of sensuality and lust, but also, you know, lots of deep feelings and emotion with this 10 of Cups. This is what I'm picking up on, that you feel very strongly, or that they feel very strongly about you, that you shared, this is what I'm hearing, that you shared, or you do share a lot of love and caring and emotion with this. So it's a beautiful balance of kind of attraction and love. It isn't just kind of one thing. It isn't surface level. It goes deeper than that. So somebody in this connection has never felt this way before about another person. It could be like love at first sight, or just like attraction, you know, the moment that you set eyes on them, or that they set eyes on you as well. So I see so much intensity here. I see a lot of action as well. Like there was a lot of meeting up, a lot of kind of spending time with one another, lots of communication to begin with. What I'm hearing is you didn't really know what you were getting yourself into. I feel like it was a little bit of a case of how it looked on the surface, because we're looking kind of at past energies here, how this connection looked on the surface, or how your person showed up for you, was perhaps not the full picture. This is the message that I'm getting from Spirit, and that there was more to this situation than meets the eye, right? Or that there was more to them, there were more facets to them that you could that you didn't know about. So maybe they show up as really happy-go-lucky and like a really easygoing person, but they've got this shadow side of themselves. That's just one way that this energy could manifest or could show itself in your connection, just as a way of giving an example of kind of how I'm picking up on this energy. But I'm just sensing that there's something about them coming into contact with your energy, with your frequency. I'm just getting my cup of tea because I need it right now. When they come into contact with your frequency, something about your energy, they get a little bit triggered, or kind of deeply triggered is what I'm hearing. And I'm sensing this, and this could show up as being a bit inconsistent, a little bit hot and cold, a little bit inconsistent in their behavior towards you, which can make you feel like you're not on solid ground, like you're just like, I don't really know what's going on here. But you are fully invested in it, because it is so, from the get-go, from the beginning, it felt so intense, right? This is what I'm picking up on. And like nothing that you'd ever felt before, perhaps, like this. I feel like maybe there's this energy that you're trying to set boundaries with them, and they're a little bit like, there's something in their energy where they like to push at your boundaries. Maybe they want to kind of guilt trip you or push at your boundaries in some way, little by little, or they're a bit like, never mind about your boundaries, let's just do this. I feel like there's also this energy of like, you know that perhaps this isn't the best for you right now, the way that things are as they stand, but you're still like in it, you're still 100% in it. Or every time you think that they're gone, or you're not going to see them again, or you're not going to hear from them, or that this isn't a thing, or that it's over, they're kind of back in your face, and it's just like, or back in your life, and it all just starts up again. So it kind of dies down, and then it all starts up again, back with the intensity, right? And again, there's this energy of, yeah, it feels very intense. When it's on, it feels very intense. And when it's off, you feel really bereft. So this is what I'm picking up on here. But also, yeah, just this energy of kind of being triggered with this. There's kind of, it's like they don't, there's this energy that I'm picking up when they don't really think things through a little bit. They don't perhaps consider your feelings. It's like they're coming from this ego space. It doesn't make them a bad person. It's just like maybe they're more anchored in the 3D world, and you are more spiritual. You kind of see the bigger picture of things. So they're very much caught up in their ego, and the ego is really it's very limited, and is always really frightened of easily triggered and kind of frightened of life and things like this. So I see a little bit of that here as well in this reading. So I see them being able to, there's this energy here that perhaps they come towards you with an offer. I feel like they've been really surprised at how strongly they feel towards you, right? Like I was saying, I feel like they haven't ever felt this way before. They've never been this strongly attracted to somebody else, right? In their life. So there's something about this energy, there's something about your connection which has really taken them by surprise, right? They weren't expecting this. It's like they've connected to a new frequency, a new bandwidth of kind of love and emotion and devotion that they have never experienced before. They didn't even know that it existed because they've never felt it, not in another relationship, not in their family life. Okay, so it's like opened this new door to this new territory in which they have never experienced this. And like, it's like they're not 100% sure kind of what to do with it, what to do with all these feelings, how to handle it, how to express it. So there's a lot of blockages here towards kind of expressing the authenticity of what is in the heart. This is what I'm picking up on. Maybe the case that your person comes towards you with an apology, if an apology is needed, or you would like them to apologize. That's a message that's coming through that I'm seeing here. I see that they're quite used to, and I'm seeing this in several parts of the reading, kind of connecting to other people on a level that is quite superficial, a little bit surface level. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person, but again, it just represents that they're not used to connecting with somebody heart to heart, soul to soul, you know, because this is a soul connection that we're talking about here. I'm also sensing that this may be a past life connection. So if your person feels very familiar to you, you feel like you've known them for ages when you barely knew them at all, this is definitely an indication that it's a past life connection that you are experiencing. But there's this energy here of kind of that maybe they're a little bit immature, or that they are not as it's like they're not as connected to their emotions, or that they don't have the same emotional intelligence that you do. You've got this great bandwidth for love and for expressing emotion, expressing your feelings, and from your beautiful heart space, and your person just isn't used to connecting with those emotions, to expressing them, to talking about them, to really feeling those feelings. They're just not used to it. And this is what I'm seeing with this Page of Cups and this King of Cups in the reverse. So this may show up for you as them being a little bit immature, or you're just like, well, why are you behaving like this? And it's because they're not used to connecting at these deeper levels. But they have they have these deep feelings for you, this emotional fulfillment that they experience when they are with you, right? So there is this energy here that they're kind of, the goodness in this, the feelings that they have for you, they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with all these feelings and these emotions. Like it's kind of thrown them for a loop. It's kind of knocked them off course a little bit. They just don't know how to, there's a heart wall. They just don't know how to express their feelings to you. But it's not that they don't have feelings. It's just those feelings have been taken by surprise. We've got this Three of Swords here. With you and your person. So your person is feeling like quite heartbroken right now, maybe a little bit disappointed. Maybe they're disappointed in themselves as to how they feel. I sense that they're really missing you. I feel like some of them feel like they've blown it, like they've missed their chance with you. They're regretting hurting you if that has been the case, or it's just then like regretting not being able to say what they needed to say at the time, or not being able to express how they feel in this instance, because they see how special and unique you are. It may be the case that they're looking at you and just being like, wow, he's got it all going on, or she's got it all going on in this connection, in their life. You know, they see that you are working towards your own goals and dreams. They see that you are a catch, that you are amazing, that you've got stuff going on, that you've got friends, that you're, working towards your future and your goals and your dreams. They've got you up on this pedestal, and it's just like there's this sorrow around them not being able to kind of make it happen because of this block that they have to expressing true love and true feelings here. This Three of Wands can indicate that this is a long distance for some of you, or just like it's like they've kind of turned their back. You know, this guy has got his back to us on this connection for not forever, just for the time being, because it's felt too intense. It feels like it's a little bit of a waiting game as well. Maybe you're waiting for them to make the first move, or they're waiting for you to make the first move. I don't necessarily recommend that you do. There could also just be an energy of kind of waiting for the dust to settle, or waiting for kind of the timing to be a little bit better. But there's this energy of sort of figuring out what it is that they need to do in order to kind of make this connection happen. Let's clarify with your oracle cards. From the Wild Heart deck, we have Let's Start Over. Look at this. So they want, they're missing you, they're hurting, all of this. they want a fresh start. They want a kind of new beginning. And what is so interesting is like, you know, we began this reading with the Fool, and then we've got this kind of energy of kind of jumping in with both feet, of kind of giving it another go, right? So, you know, they do want to start over. We have, I am electrified by you. This is from the White Rose Guidance deck. So yeah, just this kind of electric energy of just like, I've never felt like this before. This feels really intense. The spark of attraction is here. We have the card, I see your value, from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck. This is what we were talking about. It's echoing, mirroring this energy of the Nine of Pentacles, of them just like knowing that you are a catch, knowing that you are special and unique. And that you've got a lot to bring to the table, and that you are an amazing person, right? This has not gone unnoticed by them. I feel overwhelmed. Oh my goodness, this is exactly what we were talking about. Them feeling overwhelmed by this connection, by their emotions, by the strength of their emotions for you, and how it is that they are feeling towards you right now. What else? Oh my goodness. We have the card True Love. This is a card 30, breaks down to a 3. These numbers may be significant to you. This love is once in a lifetime. So this person could be the one. Unicorn images on here. That may be, and magpies as well. So they may be signs for you in this connection. Fireworks as well. Yeah, this love is once in a lifetime. So maybe they recognize how magical this is, that this is a soulmate connection. And definitely this is mirroring this energy of them kind of never having felt like this about anyone before in their life. We have the card Nourish, self-harmony and soul growth. This is so nice. You see, they see your wholesomeness. They see that you have done the work, right? That you have worked on yourself, that you are grounded in a way that they are not. You know, maybe they're showing up as someone who's not very grounded, like who can't like anchor down into themselves, into their own experience and feelings. But they see you as someone who is nourishing, who has done the work, who is grounding, you know, a grounding influence to them. And they find that very magnetic, very attractive, very... I don't think they think this on the, you know, like consciously, like this is a subconscious thing, but this is like why they're kind of drawn to you, because you help them to feel more anchored, more settled, right? And this is a result of you being so grounded. We have the card Reconciliation. So if you've been apart, if you're in no contact or you've broken up, your person really wants to reconcile with you, to kind of make amends, is what I'm hearing in this connection. We have the card Rejection, saying no, dismissal. You know, that may resonate with you. Perhaps they felt rejected by you. Perhaps you felt rejected in this connection at some point. You know, maybe one or both of you have said no to this connection at this time, or someone has pushed the other one away. It says irrational fear as well. That may resonate with you. We have the card Unfinished Business from the Echo Soul deck. This is one of the Lumiere decks. So unfinished business. So whatever's going on with you and your person, there is more energy still in this, okay? So there are things that your person really wants to say to you. There are things that they kind of want to explore with you as well. So if you feel like this isn't over, or perhaps hasn't even really begun, then this is why. And then we have the beautiful card Commitment. So this is them kind of being able to commit to you, to commit to this connection. This is another card from the Echo Soul deck. Yeah, just being able to, you know, come towards you, to reconcile with you, to kind of you know, to process this unfinished business that they have with you. And to be someone who is more grounded, who can commit to something rather than being so inconsistent. So they are going through this process where they can recognize the specialness, the uniqueness of your connection, and be able to commit to this and say, yes, this is what I want. But I always feel like you will be the more grounded one. So that is worth knowing. That is everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards as always. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful books, Attract, Soulmate Love, and Feminine Frequency. They are for the feminine energy partner, the partner who likes to be pursued. There's always a feminine energy person and a masculine energy person in any connection, regardless of your gender. That's the yin and the yang, which creates magnetic attraction. So if you want to find out more about becoming magnetic to love, magnetic to your soulmate, using feminine energy, then these books are definitely for you. You can find out loads more on my website, and it's all linked in the description box. And remember to follow us on Instagram, Lumiere_mystic, for special offers, pictures of rabbits, pictures of the English countryside, and more free tarot. Everything new at Lumiere HQ is on there, all right? But have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all doing really well. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful pyrite cluster crystal. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. I will clarify with your oracle cards later in the reading. A powerful opening to your reading with Magician, 2 of Wands, the Lovers in reverse, Judgment, 7 of Wands. You get the Emperor, 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and then you get 3 of Cups, the Empress, and the Star. Lots of major arcana energy in this reading. So Aquarius energy is here, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Gemini is also represented here in this reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That may resonate with you. Remember, if it doesn't, please don't worry about it too much. This is interesting here with this Magician. Maybe somebody trying to manifest some sort of change to this situation, maybe to try and manifest you, or to manifest an outcome for this. Definitely kind of lots of magic in this connection. It may have been, this is what I'm hearing, you know, quite a magnetic and sort of magical attraction. There's this energy of as above, so below. So it's like you've called each other into your lives, right? Based on your frequency. There's a reason why you're sort of a match. There's a reason why you've kind of having these experiences, and why you have come into alignment with each other, into each other's lives. And it's because there's something in your frequency and something in their frequency, in the vibration, which is complementary. All right, so I'm seeing this here. So on a spiritual level, you're a match. On the energetic sort of vibrational level, you and this person are a match. So kind of this is maybe why you are feeling it quite intensely. This is also saying to me, look, you've got everything that you need to kind of make this work, to make this successful, to kind of make this happen. We've got this 2 of Wands. This is like a kind of gateway in this relationship that I'm seeing here. A decision needs to be made about this connection. So this is 2 people with this lover's energy who are not on the same page. So this could represent a breakup. It could just represent you kind of not being together at this time. That could be physically you're not together, or it could just be, it could feel like emotionally you're not on the same page, or you're not understanding each other. So I see, what I'm hearing from Spirit is the words a rift. So perhaps there's a rift between you both, but just definitely not being on the same page, and a decision needing to be made about kind of moving forward with this, about kind of what is going to happen with this, rather than living in this energy of kind of limbo. So there's also this energy of not recognizing the depth of this connection. This is a soulmate connection with this Lovers card here. But the reason that it's in the reverse is because your person hasn't recognized that for what it is. So, you know, you are this energetic match. You are matching each other in frequency. But your person sort of hasn't had this realization, hasn't recognized that fact that this is a twin flame or a soulmate connection, if you resonate with either of those labels. But look, there is this energy of waking up. with this Judgment card. So there is like, this represents that this is kind of, there's a lot here that's saying that this is a spiritual connection that you have between you both. I am picking up on some heavier energies with this connection. It feels to me like it's very weighty, right, at this time. And maybe you're kind of like in that energy as well. Maybe I'm picking up on that, but it just feels, I'm hearing the word significant. It feels like a significant connection. It feels very weighty. So I sense that maybe there are some lessons, some spiritual lessons, or some kind of karmic ties that you have between one another, that you are sort of working through here, right? So they're waking up to the fact that of this connection and kind of what's going on with this, that kind of things need to change. So there is this expansion in their awareness. I feel like they've been a little bit controlling with this Seven of Wands to the Emperor. It's just like, it's my way or the highway. So maybe you felt a little bit constrained by them. Maybe you've come up against them being a little bit controlling, right? Of just being like, you need to dance to my tune, or this is how it's going to be, take it or leave it, a little bit like that. Or just like a little bit of, there's a lot of energy of kind of stubbornness here, of just like, no, I'm not going to let you in. I'm not going to tell you how it is that I feel. I'm just like, of them really digging their heels in and being quite rigid about things. This is the way I've always thought about things. This is the way I've always done things. This is how I'm going to do stuff. So if you are coming up against some resistance with your person, or you know, you get annoyed or frustrated with them, this is why, because they're being sort of very rigid. What I'm hearing is though, like, when you don't want them to see that the way that they're behaving affects you, because then it's sort of, it kind of nourishes an unhealthy pattern in them. So that is kind of worth knowing. So they're feeling a little bit of stress as to kind of what to do in this situation, you know, how to level up, what, you know, making a plan, kind of really owning this, right? Taking charge. So like, instead of like, kind of leveling up and taking charge of things and kind of owning it and sorting stuff out and being clear about things, there's this like, I'm going to be controlling. It's the shadow aspect of that that I'm picking up on. Doesn't mean that your person is a bad person. If this is resonating with you, if you're just like, yeah, I do feel this friction, I do feel this resistance, I do feel like I've made a lot of concessions for this person, then this may be why. But I see them wanting to come into this energy of kind of having a plan, you know, having a strategy, and just kind of being more in control with this, because at the moment they feel very out of control with this Seven of Cups, right? Their kind of emotions are running away with them. It's making them feel very unstable, very unsafe. Your person feels very confused, right? And conflicted about how they feel and how they should express themselves and what's going on. They feel very confused. It's like they don't understand what has happened or what is happening, right? And to you, it's obvious. It's like as plain as the nose on your face. It's just obvious. You're just like, this is what's happening. This is what needs to happen in order to kind of sort this out, or for us to be together. But your person is feeling very confused at this time. Just so you know, there's a lot of like emotional turmoil actually within your person about what they're feeling and what it is that they want. At this time they're feeling like pretty isolated. It could be the fact that maybe you've blocked them, maybe you're in no contact, just for some of you at this time. Maybe they're really feeling your absence at this time. As well, with this Five of Pentacles energy, and then you've got the Five of Cups in the reverse. So it's just like, I feel like they're in this energy of feeling quite sorry for themselves, just like they're kind of licking their wounds. Maybe they've realized that they've made mistakes or missed opportunities with you, or acted outside of their integrity, or kind of missed the boat with you. So there's this energy of them licking their wounds, like a feeling quite upset, a feeling very disappointed in themselves, is what I'm hearing. Like they haven't shown up in the way that they would like to. They know that they can be a better person than this. They know, and you can see that, you can see their potential, you can see who they truly are, right? And yet it's like, what I'm hearing is that they feel like they've let themselves down. I don't know why or how this is resonating with you. Maybe it's just a missed opportunity, or they said something that they feel that they shouldn't have, right? But they feel like they've let themselves down. They, they want to be this person who is in charge of their own life, who is showing up in a healthy, mature way. And yet there's something about this where they feel like they've let themselves down, and that they've let you down, and there's a lot of sorrow, kind of sadness around this. Now, looking forward to the future energies, I absolutely love this for you. You get the Three of Cups, you get the beautiful Empress, and you get the Star energy. What could be nicer than this for your future energies? So I see you having something to celebrate. I see a reunion here. This reunion may come about, if you've been apart or just kind of not really understanding each other or not on the same page. This may be as a result of meeting in a social situation, only if that is safe and you're wearing your mask or whatever. Or just through friends or family. Maybe someone kind of intervenes for you, not in a meddling way, just like in a healthy, helpful way, or just through your connections, something like this, like you don't need to worry about it, or stop being so silly, or something like this. Someone has a word in their ear, and this kind of brings about this reunion, this reconnection between you both, which is going to feel really good to you. The Empress and the Star. So this is about, both of these cards are about authentic, true love. So, they're real feelings for you, this beautiful, loving energy, and then wanting to heal this with the Star, heal this rift that we were talking about, heal these, this misunderstanding, these disagreements, this distance between you, if, take it how it resonates in your situation for the long term with the Empress, to really, this is about harvest, this is about abundance, to connect to those abundant, loving feelings, that energy, right? They see you as very beautiful, very handsome. They see you as very kind of nourishing. It feels very good to them to be around you, to experience your energy. And it's like you are healing to them as well with this Star energy, right? And it's not about you kind of fixing them or rescuing them or any of this. It's just, there's just something in your own energy where you have a wholeness within you that helps them to heal. It's like you show them a new way of being, a new way of showing up to life, or showing up to yourself, that they want to be part of, that they want to emulate. But I see a lot of healing taking place in this relationship, which means that it can have a healthier future for you to explore together. Let's clarify with your oracle cards. We have the card Second Chance. So this is making amends, opportunity, plan. So your person really wants a second chance with you if they've missed the boat, if they've missed the opportunity, or if you have decided to go your separate ways. A strong message from Spirit here that your person really wants another go at this. Right? They're still thinking about you. They've still got feelings for you at this time. We have this, I don't feel good enough for you. This may be one of their triggers. This is from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck. So this may be one of their triggers, that they don't feel good enough for you. It could be that they've got you up on a pedestal at this time. That they see that you're, that you've kind of got your life together, or that you're very attractive, or whatever it is that you've got going on. That you've got like a magnetic energy, and it makes them feel a little bit inadequate as to kind of where they are at in their own life. Okay, we have the beautiful card Love is All Around You. This is a 16, breaks down to a 7. Those numbers may be significant to you. This is from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as the truth. I sense that your person isn't really used to maybe they come at things from a more logical way, or that they let their mind lead rather than their heart, and they don't recognize all the love that they already have in their life. When we tune in to that bandwidth of love from our friends, from our family, from the kindness of strangers, from kind of observing the love that is expressed in the world around us. When we tune into that energy, it grows in our life. We have the card receptive, open-hearted, vulnerability. So I feel like they are kind of receptive to what it is that you want, receptive to what it is that you have to offer. They're getting into this energy where they, you know, if they've been a little bit rigid or hard in the past with you out of fear, they're opening up to being, you know, opening their heart to you, being able to be more vulnerable with you, which I think is really positive. We have I'm hurting and I'm upset with you. This may be also, you know, I feel like they're more upset with themselves, to be honest, and we talked about that they feel like they've let themselves down. So your person is really kind of missing you and feels confused. They're not sure what it is that they've done wrong, but they know that they've done something wrong, that something's gone wrong on this journey a little bit, and they're feeling quite upset about that. We have the card issues and false mask. These are both from the Echo Soul deck, one of the Lumiere decks. So with this card, false mask, whatever it is that you are seeing, however it is that your person has shown up for you in this, right? Or maybe you're just checking them out on social media and it looks like life is going very well for them, right? All is not as it seems, okay? Because I just feel like they feel like a bit of a mess right now. They feel like they're a little bit of a mess. So they may be showing up as kind of like they've got it all going on, or that they're confident, but underneath they feel like a bit of a mess. And this is because of their issues, right? So there are some issues at play here that they may have been... Is this going to come into focus? What about now? There you go. They may have been triggered in some way, or that they've got some issues that they are dealing with at this time. So I think that may resonate with you. We have from the Wild Heart Oracle deck, we have I am obsessed with you. So there you go. So yeah, that you are very much on their mind. They can't let you go. They've got a lot of emotion and intensity still invested in this. This is like this situation, and you is all that they can think about at this time. They may be stalking you on social media as well, trying to get clues about what's going on with you. I have tried telling you the truth so many times, but I just cannot for some reason. This is from the White Rose Guidance Oracle deck. This is like exactly what we've been picking up on, that they haven't been able to show up for you with their authentic truth. And this is why they are, you know, showing up with this false mask, not willing to open up, not showing you their true self. But they've got a lot that they want to say to you, right? That would really bring you a lot of clarity, that would really benefit this connection. So I think they're keeping a lid on that, is what I'm hearing. They haven't, the reason that they can't speak their truth to you, I think they nearly have, and they really want to. It's just, you know, this fear of looking foolish, or of kind of being vulnerable and just being like, well, if I lay all my cards on the table, then I've got nothing to protect myself with, because it will all be kind of out in the open in that way. But this is interesting because we have the card Heart to Heart Conversations from the Romance Angels deck. So this is really beautiful. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I see you having this opportunity to talk to one another from the heart in this way, which I think is really nice. So they are going to be able to show up for you. They are going to be able to speak their truth to you. It may be the case that you lead the way. It doesn't mean that you reach out to them necessarily, but when that opportunity comes, right? When that opportunity comes for you to do that, it may be the case that you have to lead the way, that you have to show them what it is to speak your truth, to be vulnerable, right? And that will really help them to be braver, to do the same and meet you where you're at. Okay, That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards. I've loved it so very much. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations. I've written them all myself from the heart. So yeah, there's lots of beautiful stuff there for reprogramming your subconscious mind with hypnosis. You don't need to be good at meditation. It's just an opportunity for you to relax and to kind of reprogram yourself and bathe in positivity, all right, to kind of let go of some limiting beliefs. So check those out if it resonates. There's some for kind of love, and then prosperity, and also for kind of soul and healing as well. So check that out if it resonates. They are all linked in the description box below this video. But yeah, it's been lovely to share this time with you today. Have an amazing week. I am sending you lots of love and blessings in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye.